Welcome back, guys. So, been buying some gold players and all from the market. I especially love the 79 overall ones because let's face it, 80 overall ones, even the cheapest ones are like 130k and all. Keeping SBCs in mind, to get a 79 to 80, you need very little coins only. So, like 30k, I think. So getting a 79 overall for a price like this, you can see 36k. There is Kolzinakov is of Arsenal as well, so there's an extra bonus. A top English club. Yes, left wing back is not an ideal position, but then again, you go top of center defensive midfield position. That's very nice. Again, at this price range, it's very nice. There's another one. Okay, let me try for. Okay, 40,000 I'll try for. There is Abu Bakr as well, 79 cam from the FC Porto, the captain boost, pretty nice. Again, guys, all these 79 overalls. When we want to complete certain SBCs, say SBCs for skill boost and all, which asks for like 80 overall team or 81 overall team, these are so helpful. If we buy these cheap 79 overalls, then we will be making a huge profit in completing the SBCs. Otherwise, if we buy at that time when these players are needed, then the price will be a lot higher, guys. For example, Paulinho here of Barcelona and Brazil, both these teams will be required in SBCs quite often, and central midfield is a position that's required quite often as well. So buying a few of him would definitely help as well. When an SBC comes that requires a Brazilians and midfielder and all, then his price will be now it's 50k. It will be 250k, 350k when he comes in need, guys. So it would be amazing to buy some of these 79 overalls at this moment when they are pretty cheap. You can see I have got a few 79 overalls. Most of them I bought at this very cheap price. You can see about 3 Paulinho as well. Everyone, guys, very cheap price. I got all of them and they will help me a lot in SBCs. This week I did not complete the SBCs. Instead, I sold all those players because they were going for very high rate, guys. So I sold all of them. Now, guys, it's time for me to attempt to reach Legendary 2. I actually kind of hate the fact that after 5 wins a day or after 5 matches a day, irrespective of the result, we don't get anything more for playing, which is the reason why so many of the top players are still playing these lower levels, which affects the free-to-play players and all. It affects their chance to get to FIFA champion. If some free-to-play players get to FIFA champion, I would say that would be a huge achievement. I'm playing rather poorly in this match. I actually won a few matches on the trot, like last 5 matches in a row I won and I was performing very well. Don't know what happened. I started recording and there you go. I'm performing so bad. But still, guys, You see these two goals I scored. I'm not winning because of skill, but I'm winning because of the overall advantage I have. And the opponent doesn't seem to be that skilled either, because skilled one at 108 overall should be scoring a lot more against me. That's quite an easy match. But guys, the thing is, okay, you can beat +5, it's possible, but when it's +10, +15 overall, it's almost impossible to beat unless they perform really poorly. Again, guys, I was a FIFA champion before, and I will be a FIFA champion this time as well. Guys, been promoted to Legendary 2. So I need 200k fans more. I got about 11 days to do that. I'll be a FIFA champion comfortably. The thing is, I'm 111 overall, and I'm not moving up fast enough. I would have done it in half the time. But guys, even in Legendary 2, I'll be getting only 3k coins. That's not worth my time. That is a problem. There's a problem with a lot of players because we are not moving up. And when we do not move up, what happens is that free-to-play players at 102 overall or 105 overall, which is extremely difficult for them to move up as well. Do not buy the legendary pass. I'm not going to buy the legendary pass of the FIFA champion pass. It's costing quite a lot, and I don't think the rewards are quite worth the amount of money. So I won't be buying any of those passes. But guys, okay, let's come back to the point. I hope they change it next season. I hope they do something like a little bit more incentive, so that now it is like, guys, the higher overall players at 110, 115 plus overall players, they're controlling like when the free-to-play move up as well, because let's face it, guys, it's extremely difficult to beat +10 overall guys consistently. Actually, it's impossible unless that player plays very bad. As you saw in my game I showed, I actually play kind of bad, but still I got about 2 or 3 chances were great chances where I don't even have to do anything. I just have to tap on the goal line and it's a goal. Those kind of chances that affect the free-to-play. So I really hope they bring something, guys, and I'm gonna get this amazing right midfield player, one of the best right midfield players in the game. He's absolutely amazing, and the fact that he is the free-to-play can get him that, allow it. Okay, guys, let's go and claim him. Can drive up. He has amazing stats, guys. I saw his stats, and that's like a wow factor. And I have some of my friends who are already using him for the right midfield position, and then they're saying that he's actually amazing. Inter Milan, an Italian player. You see, he has a ball control boost, which gives boost to ball control, awareness, acceleration, positioning, and dribbling. Acceleration, awareness, ball control, dribbling. Very useful stats for any player, any forward position, midfield or forward player. And see, he's a prime versatile season 1 player that all the free-to-play can get. You see his stats at this 89 overall. I got about +10 boost. It's already decent sprint speed, acceleration. He may not seem like amazing at this overall, guys, but I'm gonna show you guys what he will be when he's leveled up. First of all, let's see how he looks at like 99 overall. That it looks quite sick, guys. Look at it. The card art is amazing, with wings and the trophy and all. I really want these new cards in my first 11. I think I'm gonna train him, but as you can see, I got 98k coins, and I'll probably buy 3 more 79 overall players for that point, so I'm not going to train anybody at the moment. Before I sign off, I'll show you stats at 100 base plus 10 skill boost. Wow, guys, take a look at this card art. It's absolutely mind blowing. Definitely want him in my squad. As you can see, 100 base plus 10 skill boost. I'm using plus 10 because that's what I have. I should get to plus 11 soon. SBCs are my main source of skill boost at the moment. You can see, guys, max sprint speed, acceleration 132, which would reach 140. The max acceleration if his skill boost is also at max. Nice shooting stats, guys. 114 finishing, 120 long shot, and 120 short power with 131 positioning, 130 awareness, which is again very nice, 120 reactions, 136 ball control, dribbling is also again at 130. Composure is one stat I'm a little bit disappointed with him. Other than that, almost all of the stats are really amazing. At the moment, I cannot really afford to train any player because unless they bring in some new promo where we can actually get some coins. Easter promo is, guys, it's good for those people who get 2 or 3 masters. Already seen some players getting like that, and I haven't got a single master yet. And I'm not the only one. There are a few in my league who haven't got one. And there are some who have already got players like Isco and Martial and Rudiger. It's too much chance based. So I wouldn't not that happy with the event, to be frank, and doesn't give us much coins. I really hope for some event that gives us some coins, because at the moment, even if you get some 86, 87 overall Easter player, it's worth peanuts. It's like, guys, they're going for 140k to 200k. That's nothing, guys. That's too cheap. That's not worth the time. I'm not at all grinding. These days I'm only playing like 5 West Attack matches per day, and just the Easter matches. I even skip some of Easter VSA matches because I'm busy with work, and same time it doesn't seem that worthy to me. Of course, I love the fact that I get some of the new skill boost in the Easter event. I really need the second striker skill boost and the captain skill boost. And guys, before I sign off, icons no longer need a duplicate to rank up, which should be a really nice news for many of us. We don't need the special icon rank up token, or the duplicate icon, which was one big reason why many, including myself, used most of the icons as XP, because it was impossible to get them to rank 2 or 3 earlier. But now it will be possible. It's a nice move, and now we can transfer the ranks of Dele Alli as well. I hope they bring more of such user-friendly changes. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye. See you guys later.